Morning, everyone. Welcome back to Pokemon Sleep. This is going to be an interesting episode because I currently don't have Wi-Fi at the moment. Just some current outages going on around home, so I want to see how far I can push it in this fun little scenario. Thankfully, my phone still has cellular data, so I should be able to proceed. But we'll find out if there's any that's funky that's going to happen. Full 100 sleep score. I did sleep in a little bit. Looks like a good chunk of snoozing to round out this last week. Alright, 94 million drowsy power, got a full 8 spawns with a little bit of everything. Got Jigglypuff atop belly, Croc galore, Mr. Mime, haven't seen one of them in a while, Diglett, Slowpokes, Pikachu, and another Jigglypuff. Well, the Crocolore is at least enticing because it is at least one of the ingredient collectors I'd like to see. I wish it were a Fuecoco, but I'll take what I can get, including the game crashing. Technology is not liking me today. I'll be right back. And back. Looks like no one's hungry, as a surprise to no one, as that is the luck I'm having today. And Crocolore, completely empty. So, I'm gonna give it the bonus biscuit. It's the only one I care to catch. Wonderful. At least it's a hungry hit. I'll take what I can get. Trying to not let the day get me down, but it is certainly doing a good job of trying. 15 diamonds for today's rewards. Sure. I'm happy with that. And 12,000 dream shards to end out. Okay. Moment of truth. Let's see what happens. Bold nature. Show me apples. Okay, at least we're in business. I was expecting anything but. Alright. Ingredient finder and helping bonus. Inventory up, anything along those lines. Ingredient finder in the first slot. Okay. Helping speed. Okay. Skill trigger. Alright. Inventory up. And skill trigger. So, speed of help down. I mean, the ingredient finder S can be subskilled to M. I just don't know if the speed of help down with this helping speed, that also if I got that to 25 and then made that helping speed M as well as evolved it to Skeledirge, if that would balance out. The inventory up at 75 is out of reach, but is helpful. I would love to throw this in the calculator to find out what's going on with it. But I will have to do that once I'm off screen because this is the only internet connected device that I have. Riding on the struggle bus today. But possible, potential, maybe. Maybe it's just getting my hopes up to let me down. We'll see. I'll report back. We got Growth Week happening this week. And that just means we're going to be getting just a flat 1.5 times XP overnight, and the first candy gain is also going to be multiplied by 1.5. So really good for some of those under-leveled Pokemon. No missions complete because I didn't recruit enough Pokemon. Nothing that I wanted other than the Crocalor was there. So we're going to wrap up this week and move on to the next. Cyan Beach gets a nice 5% bump. Still got a little ways to go, but it's time to pick a new research site. Thanks, Snorlax, for a great week of snoozy studies. Did end up hitting Master 13, so not a bad ranking by any stretch. Still hit S, so it was a nice, consistent week. And now, to choose where I go next week. With 21 votes coming in, when I went to bed last night, it was neck and neck between Taupe Hollow and Lapis Lakeside. But with 21 votes and the tiebreaker, Lapis Lakeside has been decided for Growth Week this week. So thanks for those that voted in. So this should be a fun and exciting week here on Lapis Lakeside. And we're making salads again. I can work with that. All right. No news, no medals, and hopefully a good night of rest for everyone. Yeah, 49. Love to see almost the whole friends list coming together. All right, let's look at this week's missions. Our Master 3 reward is Dratini Incense. Very good. Favored berries, I don't think that should be a problem. Biscuits for candy. We'll see if that happens. But we also have another used 271 candies, so hopefully I can find either that Squirtle or Dratini this week. So it's between dozing and slumbering. Snoozing is the only type that I am not looking forward to this week. Which just basically means this week's on hard mode because slumbering's usually the sleep type I get the most. But it'll be good to get a little bit of extra area bonus on Lapis Lakeside. And since it's salad, still getting some more opportunity for some of the under-leveled Pokemon. And we've got Mago berries, so that means... Alright, it's time to build the team. So normally for Lapis, yep, I would keep Gardevoir in place. Primeape is my berry collector. And then... just gonna try to remind myself what I want to cook. Obviously the Defiant Coffee Dress Salad is great for Sunday, but I'm not using a good camp ticket this week. Or am I supposed to? It is the last week of the month. Oh boy. I'm gonna hold off this week. Just to help give myself a little bit. Should I? I mean, I get one every month. That's the whole point of using it. All right. Does that mean that I should try for green grass salad? It's still getting some time. It's still getting some effort on Toxicroak. Oof, that is a lot of oil. Tomato and potato. Did manage to get the mushroom salad up to 30, so at least now I've got some stuff that is at least higher up. Because then, if I do that, Gardevoir is just basically there to keep the team re-energized. Florigato is still going to pull in favored berries, as well as Gardevoir. Florigato should get the potatoes squared away. So then it's oil from Toxicroak. And getting that to 50 actually would be beneficial this week. Oof. I did swap out Beware before it was fully recovered. And there's another ingredient because my short-term memory is terrible because I'm doing this first thing in the morning after trying to do a whole bunch of troubleshooting. Tomatoes. So I also want Victory Bell. So that's 2 Pokemon on the team that definitely could use some additional XP. I mean, they all need it because none of them are 60. We're starting to chug. Sorry. Usually I would like for this to perform a little bit better than expected, but running off of cellular data also means that I am reliant on the network connectivity. Alright, and you're also in a good spot, because then you can also get to potentially to 50 this week, and is a good candidate for some candy. Alright. So despite not having a dedicated berry collector, Florigato, Victory Bell, and Beware are all pulling in favored berries. So that should be, I think, sufficient enough. Alright. I'm going to throw that camp ticket on. Thankfully, it's later enough in the day. We'll see how this experiment plays out. But I do have enough for... Yeah, okay. I do want to work on that. And we'll just use Cocoa for the rest. With them all working 20% harder, hopefully that should... That's how I love to start the week. 777. All right, so maybe my luck's gonna turn around. Fingers crossed. We'll see how this experiment goes. I'm gonna just let it kind of let it be. I'm just hoping, really for me, the thing to focus on is just for sleep style, just to try as best as I can to get the best rest possible. Get that slumbering sleep type so I can see Squirtle for the first time in it feels like weeks. But that is what I have for today. My next challenge is to find out how I'm going to get this up onto YouTube, or just hold on to this until I get internet back. So hopefully you're seeing this today. Keeping my fingers crossed. Thanks so much for dropping in on the poll. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back tomorrow, or later today, depending on how my internet works out, with some more sleep research. Until then, sleep well.